Steve was only a fraction of a centimeter away from losing a finger when the shaft collapsed.
Stuck down the mine shaft, weren't you?
Yeah.
You're a pretty little guy. You need to go.
We never did get that film back, but I was lucky to get out of it with only a bad cut. And we did manage to save a couple of skinks that would have been buried in the cave-in.
You guys go right in there. Quick, quick. There you go. There you go. Okay.
In places where the land is so arid, the competition for food in the wild can be fierce. A wedge-tailed eagle stands guard over its kill. Other birds of prey and scavengers spotted the food within minutes, hoping to steal a share.
At first, it looks like the crows have won. Hit-and-run tactics show early promise of being rewarded as the wedge-tailed eagle flies away from the food. The kites are ready to move in and fight amongst themselves for the right to feed.
But even with continued dive-bombing attacks, the eagle has no intention of giving up a whole rabbit to smaller birds.
The wedge-tailed eagle is king of the outback skies. And even on the ground, he seems to reinforce that status with his typical strutting walk.
And the main competition now is a single crow that somehow still believes he can beat a wedge-tailed eagle to a dead rabbit.
With his rival still circling, the eagle decides to move his prey away from the other birds. But even for a wedge-tailed eagle, the weight of a whole rabbit proves too much. In the end, the king of the skies opts for eating out rather than take away in the peace of his own home.
We're now heading into the beautiful stretches in northern South Australia. The Dingo barrier takes us to within a few kilometres of South Australia's huge salt lakes.
We're so close to the biggest lakes in Australia that it's a diversion we'd be silly not to take. These salt lakes have formed in the lowest part of the Australian continent. We're moving down into a windswept depression that's 15 meters below sea level.
Here we are at Lake Eyre. Now this is the driest part of Australia, and on average